we will be talking about different types of numbers. Okay, we will begin to see first some temperatures that we have on our presentation. These are record temperatures in the United States. Okay, we have our highest temperature, which is 134 degrees Fahrenheit, and our lowest temperature, which is 79.8 degrees Fahrenheit below zero. Okay, here we have an example in a thermometer. We all have seen below zero temperatures when we are in winter. Okay, here in Monterrey, we get mostly 10 degrees below zero. I think that might be the lowest temperature we may have seen, but still we know that there exists. Okay, we have temperatures above zero and temperatures below zero. What does this mean? Here in the thermometer we have a number line. We might not see it as a number line, but it is. We have lines that represent numbers and they go one above the other. Okay, zero is always our mark. It doesn't matter if the number line is vertical or horizontal. Okay, zero is the line that marks the difference. Okay, the difference between what? We have two kinds of numbers. We have positive numbers, which are the ones we know and normally use, and they are located on the number line to the right of zero or above the zero, like in the example for temperatures. And then we have negative numbers. Negative numbers are the ones that are to the left of zero or below zero. Okay? Negative numbers are represented with a minus sign. Why? Because they are less than zero. Okay? Another example that we use in everyday lives is with money. Okay? When you own money, you have negative numbers. It is usually used on business. Okay? When you say we are in red numbers, if you ever heard that somebody say we are in red numbers or we are in negatives, that means that they owe money instead of receiving it. Okay? If you have money, you have positive numbers. If you own money, it's money that when you have it, you're going to have to give it away. So you have negative numbers. That is another example. Another example that we know of is with the years. Okay, we could use the years as positive or negative numbers. We have before Christ and after Christ's birth. Okay, before Christ, numbers go, I don't know if you have noticed, but numbers go from 1, and then later is the year number 2 before Christ, and then you go back, but the year is 3 before Christ, and the back, and the more you go back, the numbers are greater, or you may think they are greater. We will see that's not the case when we compare them in the number line. Okay? We have new concepts. We have opposite numbers. What are opposite numbers? They are numbers that are to the same distance to zero in the number line, but in different sides. For example, here we have number 3. To the right of the zero, it's positive 3. We don't usually say positive 3, but it is, okay? So, how many places to the right of the zero is the number 3? 3 places. And what would be the opposite? Would be the number that is 3 places to the left of the zero, okay? The same distance, but on the other side. 1, 2, 3. The opposite of positive 3 is negative 3. Okay? This happens to any number. If we have negative 27, negative 27 is 27 places to the left of the 0. That means that the opposite of negative 27 is positive 27 because it's 27 places to the right of 0. Okay? These numbers, all of these numbers, negatives and positives, are called integers. Okay? We knew whole numbers are numbers from 0 to infinite, and integers include the negatives. Okay? Now let's see, we have an exercise in our presentation. It is asking us to place numbers 4, negative 6, and negative 1 in the number line. Okay? We have number 4 here to the right of 0. We have negative 6 to the left of 0. And we have negative 1 also to the left of 0, but just one place. Okay? It's a really simple and quick exercise. Next, they are asking for the opposite of the integers. Remember, integers are positive and negative numbers. We have 6,040. 6,040, it's 6,040 places to the right of the 0. Okay? Now, what number is 6,040 places to the left of 0? It would be negative 640. And the opposite of negative 6, we have here the number line. Negative 6 is 6 places to the left of 0. We need to go 6 places to the right, and that would take us to positive 6. Okay? Those are the answers for your skill check number 1. Now, comparing, as our title says. Comparing is, as you may remember, telling which number is greater than another. Okay? And for that, we are going to be using the signs that you already know. Greater than or less than. Okay? Now, how do we know when a number is greater? Because it is to the right in the number line. Okay? The one number that is most to the right is the greater number. Okay? So, we have as an example comparing 5 and negative 7. Okay? Let's use another color. We have 5, which is located in here, and negative 7, which would be to the left of the 0. Now, which one is greater? Which one is to the right? The negative 7 or 5? 5. So, we have 5 is greater than negative 7. And that's it for the class. You can continue doing the exercise in the skill check number 2 and the exercises that you will find on the video. If you have any question, please log into the Facebook Live Q&A, and I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.